TikTok in a second, but first, let me just kind of put some disclosures out there. So Divya's, I think you've been a shareholder for more than 10 years, correct?
Correct.
Right, and you're currently a shareholder, obviously, and bullish. I, on the other hand, have never sadly owned a single share of Facebook ever, or Meta ever. And I'm not sure at the end of this call, I'll be going out and placing buy orders. So in some ways, we have two individuals who kind of see things a little bit differently, which is good. So the one thing that comes up with Facebook is, so when I, and even though I don't own the stock, obviously I use Facebook, but what I found extremely compelling about Facebook, I mean, when I look at the shirt I'm wearing, this shirt came from an ad Facebook served, and I have about 20 of them, and it's the only shirt I wear. And I mean, I pretty much redid my, I'm wearing shorts. You can't see my shorts, but I have only one type of shorts, which also came from Facebook. And these are brands that I would not have found. So pretty much if you look at almost everything I'm wearing, it actually originated. So I think their ad platform is incredibly good at targeting. I mean, just literally, the kind of stuff I get served up is amazing. I mean, literally, like they can read my mind, and I think we've seen that, and some of that got hit with the Apple privacy issues, but it's been right on. I think it's been just incredible. So I found Facebook very useful from content being served up, which was, generating revenue for them, but it was very relevant to me. When I look at Reels, I do not find the ads relevant. The real ads are like me watching, broadcast television, some beer ad being served up or whatever else. And I don't drink beer, I'm a teetotaler. And so I find that they're targeting on the Reels for whatever reason. It might be that videos is a kind of different, kind of universe of what they can serve up. But it seems to be quite a ways off from. So I actually find when I look at Reels, it's irritating. The ads are irritating. And actually I actually find the loading of the ads pretty high. So that's a negative. On TikTok side, I don't think it's about the videos that they're serving up. TikTok's and ByteDance's claim to fame is the incredible AI engine they've got on the back end. And what they are doing on their short form videos is what Facebook is doing on their newsfeed. They are right on. In fact, when I talk to friends of mine, they feel TikTok can read their mind. They feel TikTok knows what they want and serve that up in that format. So they seem to be ahead. My situation when I look at Facebook is that I see a company that revenue is not going anywhere. Their cash flows are not going anywhere. I think those are pretty solid. I think the user base is pretty solid. So if I were to look at Facebook, I would say that even with 5 or 10% annual growth, which doesn't really seem like a big leap for them to get to, the stock ought to be a double at current interest rates. So I don't have any issue with saying that, Meta in 2 or 3 years is an easy double. I think that's a reasonable bet. When we look beyond that, if you're looking for something more than a 2x, I tend to be skeptical because the way my mind works, everything related to Meta is an option I'm not willing to pay for. So whatever they're spending on Meta and whatever they're claiming, in my opinion, I don't think Facebook themselves understand what Meta is. I think they throw a lot of words around, and I think we will, as a society, maybe in 5 or 10 years, have some semblance. And one of the things about these leaps, these technology leaps, Meta is a very big technology leap. If you go to Google Glass, right? So Google Glass, I thought, was a revolutionary product, a big leap forward, very strong technology, and almost, I think it was. So I think when you get to the ergonomics and what users are looking for, if things are even slightly off, they won't work. And I think that was the case with Google Glass. It was slightly off, whereas something like iPhone has been right on. Now, the iPhone itself, I feel, is extremely kludgy. So if I'm walking around using Google Maps on an iPhone and I'm looking at my phone and trying to see where I'm going, that is a really bad interface. The human factors for that is terrible. So it's a great device to listen to music. It's a great device to interact, chat, whole bunch of things. But eventually, the device will change. I know it will change, and Meta is trying to go in that direction. The problem is that I believe the revolution is going to come out of some guys in a garage. I don't believe it'll come out of inside Facebook. Even Oculus did not come out of inside Facebook. They bought it. So Meta, I think, is really good at acquisitions. I think they did a remarkable job with Instagram and with WhatsApp. And they also have incredible execution when they're narrowly focused on something that is their bread and butter. So I think their execution on Facebook is fantastic. I mean, they're honed in when we look at Reels, whatever shortcomings are there on Reels, I know they have a lot of resources focused on that. They probably will fix those. But Meta is a big leap. So the way I would look at it is that Meta is a call option. And that call option from an investor point of view should come for free. And today it is coming for free. So to me, I think if you're an investor looking for a double in 2-3 years, which is really like, 25 to 35% annualized returns, which is really good. I think this is a decent bet with relatively low downside. But if you're looking for this to be a 10 bagger or 5 bagger, I would say then you're getting into speculative land. So just wanted to understand your take on that, Divya.
Look, I think there are a handful of companies in the world that can be investing